Hey guys, so the local nonprofit that I decided to choose was the Oregon Shakespeare Festival because not only am I interested in the arts, but it's something that I'm very passionate about. So before delving into the mission statement, its brand, and how they raise money, I just wanted to go over what exactly the Oregon Shakespeare Festival is in case some of you don't know what it is. Okay. So, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival is a nonprofit professional theater that was founded in 1935. Offering a variety of diverse plays as well as events and activities, the festival operates on a 9-month season. Presenting up to 11 different plays per season in each of the festival's 3 theaters, works include that of Shakespeare, classic tales, musicals, and world premiere plays. Something that I found interesting too, and according to the festival, was that visitors can view up to 9 plays in just 1 week, which is a lot of plays. Now, moving into the mission statement, I am just going to directly quote what their mission statement is, and it states, "Inspired by Shakespeare's work and the cultural richness of the United States, we reveal our collective humanity through illuminating interpretations of new and classic plays, deepened by the kaleidoscope of rotating repertory." Now, moving into the Oregon Shakespeare Festival's brand. A major component to the festival's brand is its name, and while doing research, I discovered why the festival actually chose its name. So the first part of the festival's name is obviously Oregon, and since the festival is located in Southern Oregon, they're also very proud to be a part of the Oregon theater community. And then moving on to the second component, which is Shakespeare, Oregon Shakespeare. For many years, the festival performed only Shakespearean productions. In fact, there was only one theater, so this limited what they would present. After opening the second and the third theater, though, the festival was able to extend the length of their season while also expanding their repertoire to include other classic playwrights as well as contemporary and new work. And then the last component, festival, Oregon Shakespeare Festival. The Oregon Shakespeare Festival prides itself on offering a diversity of experiences that they hope will feel like a festival event. Especially during the summer, visitors can experience a number of plays, backstage tours, park talks, lectures, classes, workshops, and pre- and post-show conversations. So a lot of different things going on, which is similar to a festival. You pick and choose what you want to do. Moving in to how the Oregon Shakespeare Festival raises money, ticket sales are only part of how the Oregon Shakespeare Festival raises its money. In fact, 62%. But in addition, they also rely on the community to serve as members, donors, corporate sponsors, and education program sponsors. And while I'm not going to touch on each of these things, I decided to touch on 2 of them. The first one being memberships, because that's a big part of nonprofits. So becoming a member to the Oregon Shakespeare Festival allows visitors to engage even more while supporting the festival's mission. And depending on the membership, benefits can include free refund and exchanges up to 7 days before performances, early ticket ordering during pre-sales, and access to the lounge, and much more. So obviously, the package you choose will determine which benefits you get. Some have more, some have less, but it just depends. And then the second one that I wanted to touch on was donors, because that's also a huge component to nonprofit and raising money. And particularly with the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, they have over 17,000 household donors from around the world, each supporting the work of the festival through their annual gifts. While some gifts include that of $1,000, others include that of $10,000. Regardless, each and every gift is important. And what's even more cool is that donors may specify where they would like to see their funds go, such as education programming or providing world premiere plays. So it just depends on what they're interested in. And to conclude this presentation, I just wanted to briefly touch on the overall effectiveness of the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. So the Oregon Shakespeare Festival obviously measures its effectiveness based on attendance and ticket sales. If people aren't coming to see their plays, then obviously they're not doing well. Or same with educational classes and whatnot. So while doing research, I discovered ways in which the festival is aiming to actually increase this attendance and ticket sales through diversity and inclusion, which is something very important in this day and age. So two things that I wanted to just briefly touch on were socioeconomic diversity. So the Oregon Shakespeare Festival offers tickets at different prices through web specials, rush tickets, student rush tickets, use of the Oregon Trail discount card, and providing $30 seats so that they're increasing who can attend the plays, so making it more accessible for everyone. And then a second thing that I wanted to touch on was their disability diversity. The festival offers a full schedule of open captioned or sign interpreted performances, and in addition, assisted listening devices are offered and audio described performances are offered as well. So again, reaching out to those who may not normally be able to participate in this type of activity because there are certain things that aren't offered to them. So really just reaching out to everyone. And then to really conclude, overall, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival is effective due to it being one of the only oldest and largest professional regional repertory theater companies in both Oregon and the United States. So there's not a lot of competition they're experiencing in this area aside from smaller theater companies. And then offering a variety of diverse experiences, the festival welcomes anyone and everyone. To them, they believe that the inclusion of diverse people, ideas, cultures, and traditions enriches both their insights into the work they present on stage and their relationships with each other. And that pretty much concludes my presentation, so thank you for listening.